to another episode of J&M Garage, where today we're going to get back to work on the bobber build here. First of what I'm actually going to do is I am going to actually make this tank fit. This is the tank we actually got for this bike. What I have to do in order to make it fit is I actually have to cut out this bar across here and this one across here, and I have to squish this in. After we get done with that, we're probably going to put this bar back and make it fit in there. This one though, this is hopefully going to get squished all the way up to that. And how I'm going to actually get those to squish together yet, I'm not entirely certain. But we're going to figure that one out when we get to that point, because it's just what has to happen. After that, Dakota is going to actually sand this tank down to bare metal. And I don't know if I have any primer left. I probably do somewhere. But for the moment, it's going to stay in the garage, so it'll be fine. We'll get it sanded down. She'll get it sanded down. And then once we do that, then we can actually put some primer on it and some filler and get the minor little dents and dings out of it. I think that's really the only one. Well, there is a couple other little dings here and there on it, but we'll get it nice and pretty and nice and functional. So let's get into it today. Alright, so like I said, we're going to be cutting these bars off. I'm also going to be cutting this tab stuff off right here, simply for the sole fact is we really don't need that. Anything that we have is going to go down in this area here. I actually, I don't think Evan watches my videos, and he's the one who's interested in it. He's works at my store. I actually have pieces, or I have his hood from his car when he got into an accident, and we replaced that. So I think what I'm actually going to do with this hood, I think I'm actually going to make a filler piece for right here and down this side, and a new battery tray out of that. And then we can stick all of his electricals in here, and they won't be exposed out to the world. So let's get into doing some cutting here. I don't think my safety squints were quite enough, so we're going to go ahead and put on some safety glasses instead. Wow, these batteries do not last long. Well, I don't want to do that. Dakota, grab me the Bam Bam tool.
The Bam Bam?
Yep.
What's the Bam Bam?
It should be the bottom drawer.
Yes, put the Bam Bam on the bottom. Okay, here you go. Come on.
Well, it seems to be moving things. I'm not entirely certain whether the things I want it to be moving, but
Leave the Bam Bam tool right
you can get at this. Yeah, there we go.
Bye-bye.
Alright, so there's one.
How many do you need?
I think I need to cut that one out too.
I guess.
Cool. So there's that. Okay, so we have those bars cut out. So now we can pinch this together, and then we'll try and see if the tank fits on there how we want it. And if it does, then what we can do is we'll put some tack welds there and hold some stuff together, and then go from there and see what we want to do. I just need to figure out how to get this together. I mean, not that this is really ever going to be visible, so it's not really that big of a deal.
Loud noises!
Well, it moved. Oh, it is.
It is.
Oh, yes. Keep that wheel straight. I don't want to hit these handlebars. So, yeah, we deformed it a little bit. That's all right, though. Again, it's not going to be seen. That's going to make it skinnier. Grab that tank.
What do I do with it?
Hand it to me. Alright. Cool.
Yeah.
So it looks like those rubber bushings up front for the original tank actually lined up with this, because this is actually off of another Yamaha. So that's really good. So now we just gotta weld the frame back together so it's nice and strong. And once we do that, should be good. So this fits on there just like it's supposed to. Looks like everything's got some good, nice flow going through it. So, yeah, we're going to weld this together real quick. And you guys have seen me weld, so we'll be back when it's done. All right, we're back for a brief minute because my daughter doesn't think that something is something. So, I was looking for my drill and I was like, I thought a putty tat. And you said what?
It's a pussy cat.
It's a putty tat.
It's a
And I'm
pussy
about to
cat.
prove it to her because she doesn't believe me and doesn't think I can prove it. Let's see here. I taught a putty tat.
That's like Tweety Bird. That's a Tweety Bird.
Oh my goodness, what do you know? I did see a putty tat. I win. Okay, we're back. As you can see, it's still smoking. So I did get it done. Take a quick gander here. So this is all welded up, that's all welded up. I'm going to put some more paint on it here in a minute after I brush it off. Let it cool down just a little bit first. I'm not too worried about cleaning that up. All that's going to be covered actually by sheet metal going up from about there down to there. So you won't even ever see that. And that's just an aesthetic thing. What I'm going to do probably when I run wires is I'm going to run them under that, which will give me something, under this, which will give me something to bolt a clamp up to, making everything nice and pretty, and that way you don't see wires too much as possible, so that way you just get good looking bike. Dakota is now going to go ahead and start sanding on the tank for you guys. Have that, take it all down, top, take it all off. The switch on the front. Okay, so I'm going to show you something real quick, kiddo. Okay, so move the sander out of the way. Okay, you see how this is leaving a dark spot? So feel that right there. You feel how there's a dent there on the dark spot? Yeah, so that's fine. You don't need to get that. Okay, just get everything that you can. But you're going to come across those portions where there's dark spots that you're not going to be able to get, and that's fine. You can leave those because that tells me where they're at.
Oh. Okay.
Now I can fix them.
Can you take away?
Yeah, go. You good? Is it getting in your eyes?
Mm-hmm.
There, you want me to do it?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Ow. I feel like the middle. Thank you. Bye. Yes, look at what's going on in my eyes. I always cried.
Alright. Guess I'm sanding Evan's tank instead. as you can see, we're that well, a little bit more than what I wanted, but that's all right. It happens. This is kind of the style of tank that he wanted, so we're gonna get there. As you can see, there is dents and dings all over this side. This portion right here, this is actually for an emblem, for the Yamaha emblem. And I know that because it's on every Yamaha tank, even to this day, except for a select few. This side, actually, there was nothing on. There's no dents, no dings, so all I did is I just used the sander to rough up the surface, and that's ready to get sanded down to a higher grit and eventually primed. But yeah, this side was perfect, which means that whatever happened to this poor bike happened on this side, and then whoever also did it literally didn't care about the top of their tank. So yeah. That's going to be that one for now. Next thing we're going to do is we have a lot of dust to get off of my pants. Okay. So next thing that we're actually going to go ahead and do here is we have some stuff to put onto the handlebars. Yay!
I want to go to bed.
I'm going to eat something.
I already ate.
Okay, so first thing that we're going to have, this is going to be the right side, so child, you need to move.
Just sit down.
Well, that's too bad for you, isn't it?
Yeah, sure.
Go tilt the camera up a little more and over this way. So, yeah, hold down on the back. Hold down on the back of this. Okay.
A little too much.
That's good. That's good. Right there. I'll turn it a little bit towards me. Right there. That's good. All right. So first thing we're going to have is we have our master cylinder. So I have this in my hand backwards. Now this is going to be for the brakes. Now we're not fully assembling this right now. We're just kind of going to put it on here so we get a good visual as to what's going on. Dakota, I do need,
Yes.
I guess I am kind of going to do this, but I am going to need an 8mm wrench, and I need, well, I guess I can probably just use my multi-tool here.
So you can the wrench or yes? No.
A wrench is fine if you can find a wrench. I would rather have a socket, but you can use it, or I can use a wrench. She's being way over dramatic. Her legs have worn off, so she's being way over dramatic about stupid stuff.
Ow!
That is not an 8mm. That is not an 8.
Oh, 8?
That is an 18.
Your 8 hasn't disappeared.
Oh my gosh, wouldn't you know it? You were supposed to find that.
I have an 8 in here.
No, you did not. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Uh-oh. That's okay, I caught the screws. Okay. Now I was actually kind of pleasantly surprised that these were like as good a quality as what they are. They're still just team stuff, so they're not the best, but
Okay, here's the 8.
great, hold on to it. Quit interrupting. So again, like I was saying, is I am kind of pleasantly surprised at how good quality these are, even given what they are. And now I just need to figure out how to actually, oh, there we go. Okay, so that goes like that. That is supposed to go on there. Whether it's going to or not is, well, that's a different story. What is your problem? What is your home?
Are you too good for your home?
Why aren't you doing the things that you were supposed to do? Okay, so let's figure this out a minute. Oh, well, that would be a reason why. Why is there a random screw in here of some sort? What are you supposed to be holding down except for being in the way? Okay, so again, it's Temu, so you know you kind of get what you pay for. Allen wrenches. No.
What size?
The pack of them over in the tools. That's why we did that. Go look in the tools. Third drawer down.
Okay, do you need...
Grab me a pack. Thank you. Get rid of your attitude. Because if I knew what size I needed, I would have told you. Okay, so this one seems to fit. We're going to find out if I can get the screw out. Again, I have no idea why the screw is here. Oopsie. I guess I might find out here in a second. I'll just throw that on the ground. I'm sure that's fine. Literally have absolutely no idea why they put a screw right in the way of things. It does nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay. So, now we're back to square one. Get that fed through there. And then we're going to get that in there. Where that can now sit down in where it's supposed to. Now we'll see if this actually wants to fit. Quite a bit better than what it was. All right. So we got one screw. That's sort of kind of cinched down there. And this number 2 screw right here, kind of sort of cinched down. Okay, so it's starting to get a little tighter there. Okay, so we'll bring this down. I think we'll kind of bring that. Can you hand me one of those hand grips that are over there? Yeah. Should be some rubber hand grips. Right on the other side of the wood. There, that long black thing. Yeah, that thing. Yep, that. You see that?
Here.
So this will give me an idea, kind of where I sort of kind of want it. Yeah, probably about like that. Looks pretty good. Go ahead and give these a tighten. Now these are going to have to come back off when I actually wire it up because it has ends on it, and I don't know what they go to, and I don't really care what they go to because this is all going to be custom. But now we have a throttle. I'm going to have to make that fit just a little bit better. Looks like it's doing a little bit of scraping here and there. That's alright. Again, Temu. I'm honestly actually surprised that it even turns in here, and it does. So, hey, if you ask me, that's actually a win. We're going to just go ahead and loop that in through there for the moment. But we got a cutoff switch. We got accessory lights. A start button, it looks like. Alright, and now wrench. Alright. So we're going to, I guess that's as close as that's going to get there. So, face this forward a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, no idea what you guys missed. My camera just decided to shut off randomly there. Again, I don't know why.
It shut off at like the very.
Oh yeah, the battery is dead.
Does it not?
There we go, now the battery's plugged in, it says. Okay, so I don't know what you guys missed. You couldn't have missed much.
It was
But,
seconds.
Yeah, so we got switches on this side. Got starter, accessory lights, cutoff switch. We got this in a good position. We're going to tighten this up. It might even be a standard bolt that they put in there for some odd particular reason, because an 8mm is actually a little bit loose on it. Go ahead and tighten this up though, just because we can. And then it's nice. I actually know what these wires go to. These wires go to the brake light switch.
If it will allow you to.
Huh?
If it will allow you to.
Oh, they'll go on there. So those go on there. And now whatever wires are supposed to come out of here will activate a brake light. We're going to have to find mirrors for it. Obviously we're going to have to bleed a clutch. I'm going to have to get a new line to go down to the caliper, which I don't know if it's locked up or not. We'll find that out. I know that wiring is going to tie into this wiring somehow. Not entirely certain yet. Again, I'm going to find that out. Going to figure it out. This is probably going to be relocated somewhere down there though. Let's grab the other one here quick sec. The other stuff. And we'll just go ahead and put this stuff on just because we can. So, innermost thing first, obviously, we have our clutch lever here. Slide that on and just let it go into unhappiness mode. Now these wires here, these are going to be for the clutch safety switch. We're not doing that. So yeah, there, problem taken care of. I'll snip them actually inside of it later, but
Right now.
yeah, I'm not doing a clutch safety switch on this one. There's no reason to. Because, I mean, just no need to have a whole bunch of wires coming off of it.
What's the reason for our clutch safety thing?
The reason for a clutch safety switch. 1 second. He's also not going to have a choke on this. But it looks like... Yeah, it looks like I gotta keep that lever there anyways. The reason for a clutch safety switch is actually an extremely good question. So, the reason you have one is so that way if your bike is in gear and you pull this, then it makes it so that way you can start it. Now, if you don't have one of these and your bike is in gear and you start it, your bike is going to lurch forward and you're going to probably eat some asphalt. I mean, so it's kind of a personal choice. I don't like them. I've taken them off from every one of my bikes. If you like to have them, that's fine. There's going to be absolutely no judgment from me on that one. I'm all for safety, just not for me. I'm not for safety. So, I'm also an idiot, so I mean, to each his own. We're going to go ahead and get these snuggled up here. One. Oh, and there's a screw on this one too, so this has to come back off. And grab me that, Why, Timu, tell me why there's a screw in this. Like, for what? No, the wrench. The Allen wrench. Like, why is there a screw in this?
He has a very good question. Please
There's no point. You need to stop putting your input. You are ruining the video by doing that. Huh? You what?
Apparently I should be in the videos.
I'm not saying that. You just need to stop adding in all your little hoo-ha stuff because they're not your videos. If you want to do that in your videos, if you want to start a YouTube channel, go for it. These are not yours. I mean, if I just started coming into one of your videos and being boring for your viewers, would you like that? No, because I'm boring and I'm, dad and I want to make this very clear to anyone that I am trying to teach my daughter how to act because she knows how she is supposed to act on her meds, and I am trying to teach her how to act off her meds so that way she does better in life. I'm not trying to be mean to her. Obviously, I'm just going to embarrass you just because I can, right? Here, trade. No, not trade, but you take that. Yeah, give me, you take that. Exactly. Words!
Hard.
My God. That's true.
That's true.
I don't think it really matters. I mean, we'll find out if it does, but I don't think you said it does. Well, I guess that's actually not needed, but we'll add, Okay, taking it apart again. I keep forgetting stuff here. I know you can't see. But we're almost done out here, so I'm not stoking the fire or anything. Give. So after Thanksgiving, I am going to be starting up a second channel where I do something totally and completely different than this. For those of you who don't know, I actually own and operate a handyman service as well, and for the past, I don't even know how long we've been in this house, but for the past forever, my wife has been getting kind of mad at me. Where's that hand grip at? Because I have not finished doing our upstairs.
Oh, I know you
Yeah,
I
so,
know what you're gonna do.
So, if you guys are interested in doing some more kind of DIY home renovation stuff, I will put a link in the description to that channel, because by the time this video comes out, it will be after Thanksgiving. What is that? Oh, that's a flasher bright. I didn't even notice that. So this has a button on the front of it, so you can flash your brights at people. That's awesome! Turn your brights off, dickhead! Flash, flash, flash! No? Okay, fine. Click, we'll just leave mine. Don't like that? Over here, we'll just turn on our accessory lights. We'll just put all of them on the front. 10,000 lumens. Glad y'all don't think I'm funny. She does. Don't know why, but...
Oh, gosh.
I think she thinks that if she laughs at my stuff, that I'll feed her food.
I already had food.
I think she thinks if I let her, or if she laughs at my stuff, I'll let her go inside.
I want to go inside. It's freezing.
Is it though?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes.
I don't think it's that bad.
It's in the 30s.
So I like 33, 32.
It's 31.
No, this can actually come back this way, so. Yeah. Yeah, about like. Yeah, about like right there. Alright, so we're just gonna